Well, hello everyone. It's great to be here and great to see you all. I'm here to talk about how can you use WebSockets with Qt and Qt Cloud Services very easily. And I'm Lauri Nevala, and I'm working in Qt Cloud Services at the Qt company. And my background is in mobile and web applications. And here's my social media accounts. You can find me there as well. And our today's goal is to understand how we can use WebSockets with Qt and Qt Cloud Services in order to send and receive WebSocket messages. So, Qt Cloud Services. How many of you have heard about Qt Cloud Services before? Oh, great to see so many hands. So, what is Qt Cloud Services all about? It's like an umbrella under which we gather our managed services. And currently, we have 3 services. We have Engineer Data Storage, and Managed Application Runtime, and Managed WebSocket. Let me briefly describe these services, since we are using these in our examples. Engineer Data Storage is a flexible and powerful cloud data storage. Instead of, it's like a remote NoSQL database, and instead of database drivers, you can use it over REST API. And what is best? For Qt, there's a built-in client library, so you can use that. And Managed Application Runtime. Lars mentioned this yesterday, and I'm very excited about this. It's a scalable, multi-language, multi-database application platform as a service. Let's see some basic fundamentals behind it. It supports many programming languages. Of course, Qt is our main target, but you can use also Ruby, Java, Node.js, Python, and many more. And we have ready add-ons there as well. We have managed databases, we have Redis, MongoDB, MySQL, and Elasticsearch. And of course, you can use our other cloud-based services as well. And if you have an SDK, you can do basically anything you want with it. And to deploy your application to cloud is very easy. You just use git version control system and git push command to deploy your app. And it will be deployed and started automatically. Yeah, and we have a managed WebSocket. It's a managed service implementing a real-time bidirectional communication gateway for WebSockets. And when you want to receive WebSocket messages in your client application, you first request a WebSocket address from Managed WebSocket Gateway. And then you can open the connection. And when you want to send WebSocket message, you create a request to Managed WebSocket Gateway with the message and receiver information, and Managed WebSocket Gateway delivers the message to given receivers. Yeah, WebSockets. What are those? They are made for real-time messaging between server and clients. And also the server can send messages to clients. It's very handy, especially in chat applications, in social feeds, the feeds get updated automatically. In multiplayer games, collaborative editing, the content is refreshed automatically to all editors. Sport updates and location-based apps, you can share your location with your friends in real time. And if you have your own web application that needs some real-time messaging, then you can use WebSockets. And what makes WebSocket so great? Actually, WebSockets defines an API to establish socket connections between web clients and servers. It's a TCP-based, so there is no overhead of HTTP protocol. It's a file duplex. You can send and receive messages at the same time. And there's a special URI scheme for WebSockets. So, how you can use WebSockets with Qt Cloud Services? You can use it in multiple levels. The most simplest case is to use public sockets, so all the messages are delivered to all clients. To achieve this, we can use our engineer data storage and manage WebSocket gateway. So, when you go to our console, web console, you can create new engineer instance. Just give some name and push create button, and it's created. Then we can create a managed WebSocket gateway. It's the same thing, just give some name and push create button. And since we are using public sockets, we have to change our access control management to none. And then apply these changes. And then we need to connect our engineer backend to our managed WebSocket gateway. And that can be made with engineer webhooks. You can create engineer webhook in engineer dashboard. Just go settings and webhooks. It's there. Give some name. And in managed WebSocket gateway, there's a special API endpoint for engineer webhooks. Just replace the gateway ID with your own ID. You can grab it from web console. And choose collections you want to trigger a webhook. And add authorization header. Just replace with your own security token. And what actually happens when we want to trigger a webhook? When there is a data change in engineer automatically triggers webhook. It makes a HTTP post request. In this case, we have defined to send it to our managed WebSocket gateway. It sends with message information and receiver information. And managed WebSocket gateway sends the WebSocket message based on that information. Yeah, now we have created a WebSocket server. That was easy and really fast. We don't have to code anything. Okay, let's see the client side. I have extended engineer example that you can find from Qt examples and in Qt Creator as well. And what our application does, it first connects to WebSocket, and then user creates a to-do. It will be saved to Engineer. Engineer triggers a webhook, and our managed WebSocket gateway sends WebSocket message to all our clients, and they just refresh their user interface. Yeah. I've created a WebSocket client class that basically handles those WebSocket connections. It binds signals and handles them and emits on message received. And in main window class, I have defined our WebSocket gateway address. That's the address where we retrieve our WebSocket address. When we got it, we just open the WebSocket connection. And when we got the new WebSocket message, in this example, we just parsed it and refresh all the to-dos from Engineer data storage. This is the just simple example. And how does it look like? We have two clients. They are connected to same backend. And in one client, we create a new to-do. It will be saved to Engineer, webhook will be triggered, and both applications receive a WebSocket message. And then they refresh their user interface. When the to-do item is completed, again, it's saved to Engineer, and Engineer triggers a webhook, and we refresh our user interface. I have added some debug data to source code, so we can see the workflow there. So when the application is started, it creates a WebSocket connection, and then new to-do item is created. Then WebSocket message is received, and a user interface is refreshed. Yeah, that was public sockets. So all the messages are sent to all clients. And often that is not what we want. We want to use private sockets, so there's different socket connections for different clients. And we can extend our example by creating a backend application to manage the application runtime. Yeah, since Qt is lacking some crucial server-side components, I have created a simple API application with Node.js. It's possible too. And it handles all the connection to Engineer data storage and user authentications, and of course also WebSocket handling. There's an API endpoint where our clients can request a WebSocket address. And in this case, our server-side application creates a new WebSocket to manage WebSocket gateway and adds user ID information to that socket. And when our server-side applications wants to send WebSocket message, it creates a request to manage WebSocket gateway, again with the user ID information, and our managed WebSocket gateway delivers the message to correct clients. Yeah, I have used QML in this example. And what does this example does? First, clients request WebSocket address from our backend application. Then, to-do item is created. It will be saved to engineer, and engineer triggers now webhook to our server-side application, and that creates request to manage WebSocket gateway, and it delivers our WebSocket message. Yeah, in main QML file, I have added a WebSocket component. It handles text message received event, and it passes to a storage JavaScript file, and the WebSocket message is handled there. In storage JavaScript file, here's our server-side application address, where we are requesting the WebSocket addresses. And when we want to create WebSocket connection, we first resolve the WebSocket address, and then we can connect our WebSocket client. And when we got the new WebSocket message, we just parsed it, and based on event information, we create a new to-do item to our user interface, or update the existing one, or delete one. Great. Now we can all test this out. If you have some laptop or mobile device, you can scan the QR code or go to that address. Use Qt in Cloud credentials. Does it work? You can use also that address if the code is not working. You should see something like this. Sorry? Yeah, we have got some message there. Awesome. Okay, let's move on. Of course, there are situations when you need more. You can create your own WebSocket server and implement it to our managed application, deploy it to our managed application runtime. You can use some out-of-the-box solutions. There are many of them. And of course, it's fine to use Qt there as well. There are things that you need to know when you are using WebSockets in our managed application runtime. Your application has to listen port that our managed application runtime gives to you. And the clients must use, in this case, non-standard port 8080 and 8443 for secure connections. And to keep your idling connections alive, your server must ping all the clients periodically. Yeah, I have used Qt's echo server example here. It's in Qt 5.3 examples. You can find it from here. But there's a bug in Qt version 5.3 that prevents deploying. Bug is fixed in Qt 5.4. And we have created daily snapshot of Qt 5.4 in our managed application runtime, so we can test it out. So there's a main class. What I have done here, I have read the port from environment variables. Managed application runtimes passes it there. And then we just create a new echo server and pass the port there. And in echo server class, we just listen to port that is given. And then we create a timer that pings our clients, in these examples, in every 50 seconds. Okay, how we can get our WebSocket to manage application runtime? It's easy. Just use git push command, and it will be there. Managed application runtime detects it's a Qt project, and it detects the correct Qt version, and it builds it and started it. And when the WebSocket server is running, we can test it with client application. First, we connect. Our server got new connection, and it pings clients, and got pong back. And when we send a WebSocket message, our server got request and echoes it back. This is very easy. So, as we have seen, WebSockets are great. And using WebSockets with Qt and Qt Cloud Services is very easy and fast. You don't need to code anything if you if you don't want on the backend side. And you can use WebSockets in multiple levels with Qt Cloud Services. You can use our managed WebSocket service, or you can deploy your own implementation to manage application runtime. What you can do next? Please visit qtcloudservices.com, sign up. It's easy. If you have a Qt account, you are ready to go. You can sign also with GitHub account. Please use it and give us feedback. It's very valuable to us. You can do it in Qt forum. There's a special section for Qt Cloud Services, or you can send us email. Great. Thanks. And thanks, Andy. You saved my day.
So, other questions?
Are the Qt Cloud Services free, or is this paying a commercial license?
You can start it with free account, and there's coming paid model as well.
The question in the back.
I actually have two questions. One was, you used earlier XML HTTP requests to connect to a WebSocket. Why didn't you use the QML WebSocket element?
Because we cannot send WebSocket messages with Qt's WebSocket client.
QML WebSocket is not compatible to the Cloud service.
You receive messages with QML WebSocket, but you have to create messages via POST request to manage WebSocket gateway.
Okay. And the other question was, which I just forgot, I think. Yeah, MAR. Is it just possible to upload C++ code there?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's just only, or can you also load Node.js services there?
Node.js is a very good option as well.
Okay. Oh, thanks.
More questions? Is there any scalability feature on the managed application server?
Yeah, there is. And there's I'm speaking more about Qt Cloud Services today at the marketing slot. So if you are interested, please join.
Okay.
Is there any possibility to integrate this WebSocket services with the Google Play or the iTunes Store services so that you can use it to send notifications to the client even if they're not running the app?
What you can do is create your own implementation to send push notifications and deploy it to manage application runtime. Then you can achieve this goal. But actually the WebSocket is not used for that.
Okay, thank you.
Another question? Is it possible to use this WebSocket API from other clients, JavaScript-based clients in the browser?
Yes, it is. The example that we were using, it's HTML5 client. So basically, every client that supports WebSocket standards can use this managed WebSocket gateway. Of course, there's certain standards that are not supported by Qt at this moment, but it's the RF something standard that's supported by Qt.
More questions? So I don't see any more hands. So thanks again for the talk.
Thank you.